Welcome back, sons and daughters of liberty. We've got some interesting news and some good news and something that's not really being talked about anywhere else. At least not that I've heard about it. Yeah, you tell them, little chihuahua. Anyways, we have on the state, California state, we have a new state initiative that could become law. I say could very, very, very lightly. The new state initiative is specifically aimed towards helping to secure and reinforce our voting system, help clean up all the trash, up all the gaps, everything else. And what do I mean by trash? I mean people that are dead, people that have maybe changed their names, people that have moved out of state, and all of those people still on the voting roll. Notice I didn't say anything else. So this is what's going on. It's on MSN. It's on another news site. It's also on SACB. But here's what's saying. California could require ID and social security number to vote. California, if a new state initiative becomes law, it would significantly tighten rules around voter registration and casting a vote in California, especially for those living in the country without documentation. Yes, that's the point. People who are citizens should be the only ones voting, and they only should vote once, and they have to have an ID. So the whole thing with ID, the biggest argument is, oh, it's racist. So you mean to tell me that African Americans, Hispanics, Latino Americans, Asian Americans, everybody else, they're too dumb? And then why is it like, oh wait, we're talking about racism. Racism is full circle, right? Everybody's racist against each other. So white Americans are also too dumb? Basically, we're saying is American citizens are too stupid to get an ID. Well, last time I checked, we have like this crazy thing called the highway system filled with these little four-wheeled, two-wheeled, three-wheeled sometimes. I think some of you crazy truck drivers got like 18 wheels, 18-wheeler. Anyways, I digress. All those people have IDs. If I want to go buy alcohol, I got to have an ID. I don't smoke, but someone I do know smokes, they have to have an ID to go purchase cigarettes. I have to have an ID to get an apartment. I have an ID to go basically anything. Almost everything that requires an adult to go do something to move forward in life requires an ID. So, totally confused. Anyways, this is good. This is good. It's pushing forward. I think it was just recently approved by the Secretary of State. Yes, the new initiative was cleared to begin collecting petition signatures on November 19th. The Secretary of State, Dr. Shirley N. Weber, announced. Currently, this is what's going on right now, and this is what so much of our voting systems are called into question. Currently, Californians are not required to show identification to a polling place worker before casting a ballot in most cases, according to the state. Unless you're voting for the wrong party, then in that case, maybe you do need an ID. Those voting for the first time after registering to vote by mail may be asked, that's the word may be asked to show a form of identification at a polling place, state official says. So, who is pushing this state initiative? Boom. This guy look familiar? Carl Demaio. Carl Demaio is the one leading it for. He's the one that's put it in. It's been approved, and the petition circulation has begun. Now, Carl Demaio was involved with the Recall Gavin Newsom movement. Basically, he wasn't like the big, but he was involved with it, and I don't think he was the main driver. I think he came up with his own petition. I remember hearing something about him, but we were super hyper-focused on getting the Recall Gavin 2020 petition to move forward to collect enough signatures, and we did. Remember, we got over 2 million. All right, so I don't remember hearing a lot about him, but it's questionable to see exactly if Carl Demaio actually has the push to make this happen. And what concerns me is it was approved on the 19th, on November 19th, right here. Boom. Start collecting petition signatures on November 19th. It's November 23rd, and I've heard almost nothing about it. So that's very, very concerning. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Is this a reality? Could this actually happen? Everything I just showed you here, I will put in the references down below. Do me a huge favor. Subscribe if you like what I'm talking about. Hit that like button and comment. Comment. Let's start some conversations here. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.